example of it. My wife is an example of it. First lady. And Barron Trump, young, very young, 14. He's my very tall 14-year-old boy. He's tall. He's a tall guy, but he's a strong guy. And, he tested positive. The doctor said, "Sir, Barron has tested positive." The doctor's here, Sean, great doctor. He said, "He's tested positive." I said, "Positive for what?" He said, "COVID." I said, "Oh, that's terrible." He said, "No, he'll be okay." Like 15 minutes later, "How's Barron doing, Doc?" "Oh, it's okay. He's fine now." No, they have strong immune system. Now they'll say, "He exaggerated the time." Oh, they're so sick. They're so sick. You know what I said? I got myself into trouble with that also. Great gentleman from England. I said that refugees are coming in and they're promising more than they give our citizens. They said, "We're going to give you health care. We're going to give you a free education. And every refugee that comes in will get a free Rolls Royce." And CNN went crazy. They said, "President Trump lied. They're not getting a Rolls Royce." It's true. They took it very seriously. You can't be sarcastic. You can't have a little bit of fun, because if you do, you look very bad. No, they said, it's not true about the Rolls Royce, but at 800,000 a pop, I would say probably not. No, CNN took that very seriously. Joe Biden's plan will delay the vaccine, postpone therapies, crash the economy, and shut down our entire country. Under the Biden lockdown, countless Americans will die from suicide, drug overdose, deferred medical care. So many things happen. Abuse. What's happening? There will be no school, no graduations, no weddings, no Thanksgivings, no Christmas, no 4th of July. There'll be no nothing. There'll be no future. Other than that, it's quite a good plan, I think. Biden doesn't have a clue. Look, the cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. Always remember. Biden wants to keep everyone locked up, even young Americans who are at extremely low risk from the virus. He wants to steal the dreams and the futures of our youngest citizens. And when a child loses a year of his life because he's locked in, and one thing we have found, there are a lot of telehealth has been great, and a lot of but when you're looking at a laptop, it's not nearly as good as sitting in a classroom. That has been determined. It's not good. It's not the same. And we're keeping these kids away from school, and that's something. It's great in some instances, and telehealth is one of them. But when it comes to school, we've learned very strongly it's not the same, which is why I'm going to win. We're going to win with a record number. I think there's a vote out there that is incredible. Let me ask you a question. Who has voted by ballot order? Who has voted so far? Okay. Who is going to vote on Tuesday? Yeah. It's a funny thing. We tell our people go out and vote. We're not big into the ballot world. We sort of don't like it, okay? Because too many tricks get played. Like they find Trump ballots in a waste paper basket. They find them in dumpsters. They found some in the river. It was that lovely. Look, all those ballots. Oh, they happen to be Trump ballots. No, they're finding them all over the place. 500 incorrect applications get sent to Virginia. The beauty was they sent many ballots to a certain state that were only defective in one way. They didn't have the name Trump on it. In other words, if you wanted to vote for Trump, what do? I guess you're supposed to write it out. Then they'll say, you can't do that. No, it's a crooked deal. It's a crooked deal. It's a very sad thing. We like going to vote. And the other thing, funny, they don't want to vote. I could say go to vote on Saturday or on Sunday or Monday. They really want to vote on Election Day. No, I like it. And we are going to have a red wave, the likes of which has never been seen. And let me give the Democrats the bad news. Their vote is under what they thought they needed. Yeah. Thank you. But their votes are under. They're not performing like they should. They'll probably drop some of the ballots and sign them real quick. I could just see the governor of Nevada. I'm sure he'd never do this, but get me some ballots. We're losing here. Because, you know, they don't want to have any signature verification in Nevada. They don't want, the governor, he was a political guy. He ran the political club, so, you know, he's a beauty. So they don't want to have any verification of a signature. So if they're losing, they'll say, get me some ballots real quick. I'll sign them myself. No. I went to vote. I voted, and I went into a place in Palm Beach, and I said, boy, this is so... The woman said, sir, may I please see your identification? I said, sure. But I wanted that. You know, I mean, I wanted... So I took out a passport. Sir, do you have any other form of identification? I said, are you serious? I said, no, but I did. I gave her something else. And I sat, and I filled out the form. I mean, there was no way you could cheat. There was no way. I mean, it was really good. It was really professional, and other people, they come in. It was so nice. And we should have voter ID, by the way, voter ID, the whole country. And thanks to our relentless efforts, only 3% of ER visits nationwide, right, are related to the virus. So 3% of hospital rooms, emergency rooms, 3% are related right now, exactly, just came out last night, 3% to the virus. A lot of people, you know, you read about cases, but now they're young people, they're college students, they're younger than college students, but they love the word case because cases have gone up. They don't say that it's a, you know, 14-year-old kid or that it's a 20-year-old student or, I mean, you go under 70 and you go under certain ages and it's 99.9%. They just, you know, it's a whole different thing, but they don't like to talk. But I see it's always, cases are up and people go crazy, you know. No, it's, you live with it and you have, and you know what to do. We understand it now. You got to understand it. But we're making that beautiful turn, and the vaccines are coming. Due to our groundbreaking therapies, the fatality rate is down 85%. Think of that. And our excess mortality rate is 42% lower than Europe. They kept saying, Germany, Germany, Germany. Yeah. First of all, they have different ways of counting. You know, in Germany, if you have a bad heart and you're ready to die, or if you have cancer and you're going to be dying soon, and you catch COVID, that happens, we mark it down to COVID. You know, our doctors get more money if somebody dies from COVID. You know that, right? I mean, our doctors are very smart people. So what they do is they say, I'm sorry, but, you know, everybody dies of COVID. But in Germany and other places, if you have a heart attack or if you have cancer, you're terminally ill, you catch COVID, they say you died of cancer. You died of heart attack. With us, when in doubt, choose COVID. It's true. No, it's true. Now, they'll say, oh, it's terrible what he said. But that's true. It's like $2,000 more. So you get more money. This could only happen to us. Where cases are now surging, and despite, if you look at Europe, they're surging despite these draconian lockdowns. They have it locked down, and they're surging. So what happens is you get it, you're going to get, if you get it, stay away. If you get it, you're going to get better. And then you're going to be immune, and it's a whole thing, and it goes away. But the vaccines will help. But don't take my word for it, because we have a video, and I want to just show you a little video. We only do this to people we really like, because this thing costs a lot of money. So we have a very little and very quick video, but it's very descriptive, and it talks a little bit about Sleepy Joe. Okay.
Fact is, every time I've called the president, he's quickly gotten on the line. When we asked to get support for that Mercy ship in Southern California, he was able to direct that in real time.
What the federal government did, working with states, was a phenomenal accomplishment.
We got 2,000 of these field medical sites that are up, almost all operational now in the state because of his support. And those are the facts.
His team has been on it. I know a team when they're on it, and I know a team when they're not on it. His team is on it. They've been responsive late at night, early in the morning.
We are working very well with FEMA Region 2 and with the Army Corps of Engineers, building 4 field hospitals. That was a decision the president himself took, and I'm grateful for it.
These were just extraordinary efforts and acts of mobilization. And the federal government stepped up. We needed help, and they were there.
He said everything that I could have hoped for. And we had a very long conversation. And every single thing he said, they followed through on.
we've got to have double the number of ventilators that we requested for that area of the state. And in fact, we got them in, frankly, short order.
Have we lost anyone because we didn't have a bed, or we didn't have a ventilator, or we didn't have healthcare staff? No.
The president was extending support for new swabs. So conversation, commitment, promise made, promise kept.
My problem is I voted for NAFTA. I'm supporting NAFTA because I think it is a positive thing to do. And I do not pretend to be an expert on international trade matters.
Trade agreements like NAFTA and permanent normal trade relations with China, which forced American workers to compete against people who are making pennies an hour, has resulted in the loss of 160,000 jobs.
The president is absolutely right when he says that China has been cheating for 25 years and that Bill Clinton didn't do enough about it, George W. Bush didn't do enough about it, Barack Obama didn't do enough about it.
The rising China is an incredibly positive development for not only China, but the United States and the rest of the world. Rising China is a positive development. It is in our self-interest that China continue to prosper. We want to see China rise. China is a great nation, and we should hope for the continued expansion.
China is not our enemy.
We talk about China as our competitor. We should be helping. The idea that China is going to eat our lunch is bizarre. The idea that they are our competition, they're going to beat us, is bizarre. They're not bad folks. China's not a problem.
Allowing China into the World Trade Organization, which he supported, extending most favored nation status to China, which he supported, those steps allowed China to take advantage of the United States by using our own open trade deals against us.
No.
Do you think in retrospect that you were naive about China?
No.
But doesn't he deserve some credit for that? It's better. The USMCA is better than NAFTA.
It is better than NAFTA.
Now, to be fair, maybe Biden's not telling us because he's forgotten his own plans. Watch Biden's staff quickly swoop in to shuffle him along during a quickie escape the basement trip to Pennsylvania.
Here's the deal. One of the things that is important is that keep in mind, although they're going to vote on Barrett, I think today.
That was terrifying.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of Georgia, he's going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world.
I don't know what to tell you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that says it all. That's easier than talking for a half hour. It says it all. Has no clue where he is. We're joined by some incredible people and warriors. Ben Carson and his incredible wife, Candy. Candy Carson, thank you very much. Thank you, Ben. Great job he does. What a great man. Congressional candidates. I hear he's hot. I hear he's doing great. Paul Young. Paul? That's great, Paul. I hear it's going good. You're winning, huh? I'm hearing good things. You're going to win. And Eric Izaki. Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. Good luck, Eric. Heard you're doing really, we need these two guys. Please vote for them. And Michigan GOP Chair, Laura Cox. Thank you. Are we winning, Laura? I see we're up. We're just up in the poll by 3 points. Good. So carry it in. I mean, 3 points. How the hell you beat this guy by 3 points? Is that a win? I don't know. Hey, if it's one vote, we'll take it, right? We got to win. We got to win. Michigan is very important. Michigan, it's very important for Michigan that we win. For 47 years, Joe Biden betrayed the African-American community. Biden devastated black families with his disastrous 1994 crime bill. That came up very much in the debate. He called young black men super predators, and he did it all the time. I gave former prisoners a second chance by signing our landmark criminal justice reform that Biden couldn't do and Obama couldn't do. Joe Biden flooded black neighborhoods with illegal foreign labor, and I'm providing black neighborhoods with billions of dollars in thanks with our opportunity zones, which have turned out to be incredible. Tim Scott, opportunity zones have been incredible, what they've done for communities and for Hispanic, black workers. Under our Platinum Plan, we'll create 3 million new jobs for black Americans, restore safety to every neighborhood, and we'll deliver school choice to every parent in America. Right? Good. And in conclusion, I just want to say it's been an honor to be with you. This is incredible. It's cold out here. It's cold. I'd say it's a little cold. But over the years and over the next 4 years, we will make America into the manufacturing superpower of the world, and we will end the reliance on China once and for all. That's already started. We will hire more police, increase penalties for assaults on law enforcement, and we will ban deadly sanctuary cities. We will end the big tech monopoly and restore freedom of speech. We will defend religious liberty, the right to life, and the right to keep and bear arms. We will maintain America's unrivaled military might, and we will ensure peace through strength. We will end surprise medical billing, require price transparency, lower drug prices even more. We have done something nobody's done. 52 years. Last year, drug prices went down, but now they're going to go down at a very high rate because we're doing favored nations. The drug companies don't like me too much, I will tell you. We will protect Social Security and Medicare, and we will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions. America will land the first woman on the moon, and the United States will be the first nation to land an astronaut on Mars. We will stop the radical indoctrination of our students and restore patriotic education to our schools. We will teach our children to love our country, honor our history, and always respect our great American flag. And we will live by the timeless words of our national motto, "In God we trust." For years, you had a president who apologized for America. Now you have a president who is standing up for America and standing up for the great people of Michigan. See, now, a lot of times Biden would say, standing up for the great people of Ohio. No, it's Michigan. No. That's happened 7 times. Can't do that. You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. We did not come this far and fight this hard only to surrender our country back to the Washington swamp. So get your friends, get your family, get your neighbors, and get out to vote. Get out to vote. Got to do it. Got a big day, Tuesday. Don't even do it on Monday. My people said, oh, let them go Monday, Sunday. Don't worry about it. Just do it like you like to do it. Just do it. Tuesday's good. On November 3rd, we must finish the job and drain the swamp once and for all. Nobody ever said it was going to be that deep. Nobody ever said it was going to be that deep and that vicious, but we're knocking the hell out of them. They don't know what the hell is going on, they're saying. It's been tough for them, too. They never had a thing like this. From Midland to Mackinac, from Lansing to Grand Rapids, and from Battle Creek to right here in Waterford Township. Nice. We inherit the legacy of Michigan patriots who gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this beloved nation. This is the state where Henry Ford invented the assembly line. Think of that. It's the place where General Motors, Chrysler, and Kellogg revolutionized entire industries. What a state. Michigan gave us Motown, the Mustang, and the unrivaled might of the American Midwest. We made America into the single greatest nation in the history of the world, and the best is yet to come. Proud citizens like you help build this country, and together we are taking back our country. We are returning power to you, the American people. It's what I said I was going to do. With your help, your devotion, your drive, we are going to keep on working, we are going to keep on fighting, and we are going to keep on winning, winning, winning. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together with the incredible people of Michigan, we have made America powerful again. We have made America wealthy again. We have made America strong again. We have made America proud again. We have made America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Michigan. Go out and vote. Thank you.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. One. One.